Good up, everyone. And yes, it's Red Talk episode 16. Let me start off this. Look, for me right now, I am very glad that I wasn't even home to watch us get beat by a Bournemouth team. What were we doing? We don't have a win this year. So what's going on? We 3-2 against Bournemouth. So Van Dijk and Dom, where is all of our players? Where is Salah? Because seriously, we are getting beat left, right, and center. Because at this rate, where's Liverpool, bro? Where are we, bro? We're not even playing, bro. We go to Bournemouth, we should win, bro. It's a team that we should beat, bro. Look, Bournemouth is a better team, bro. Congratulations, Bournemouth, on beating us. Oh my God. Hey, Tyrell, what do you have to say, bro? Because right now I am very upset with this performance over the weekend, man. This team, bro, Liverpool, oh, seriously, man. We beat Mars in the Champions League. I think we're going to use more momentum to beat Bournemouth. It's good thing I didn't even home to watch it, because watch it. It's good thing I just enjoy my birthday, man. And good thing, big up to Miss Marian to tell me that Liverpool lost. I'm glad I didn't even do no watch long for the game. Oh my gosh, and this I have to see, bro. I watch highlights when I come in on Saturday and look at this. 3-2. 3-2. You could be kidding me at this moment, man. Where is McAllister? Where's Gakpo? Where is TK? Where's Sada? In Curtis, bro. Where is it? Bro, what are we doing? Hey, Tyrell, what do you have to say, bro, about our performance, bro, over the weekend on Saturday, bro? I am grateful, bro. Seriously. Oh my God.
First things first, big up the chat every time. Big up to everyone. Red Talk, episode 16. We're here. I don't know what to say about Liverpool anymore. I watched the game on the weekend. I had it on the TV. I watched it. I mean, Dominic Szoboszlai, fair play to him, because he's been one of Liverpool's best players this season. I keep saying that. I've been bigging him up a lot. He's been Liverpool's one of the best players this season. Another free kick goal for him. Good finish by him, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, it's shambolic from Liverpool. Slot, I mean, what a performance you guys had midweek in the Champions League last week against Marseille, winning 3-0. I thought you man were going to take that into the Bournemouth game. Like I said, we said it on Friday on my channel for Red Talk on episode 15. I said you man were going to win. I thought you man were going to win, to be fair. I had you man to win this game. When Bournemouth went 1-0 up, I was like, hey, this could get nasty for Liverpool. But the one thing, when they scored in the last minute, I was shocked, because I literally, I was heading back upstairs to my room to sort some stuff out, and I hear a celebration. I'm like, wait, what? Don't tell me Bournemouth just scored. And they scored that goal. And there's a player I want to speak on to. Van Dijk, your captain, Liverpool Football Club's captain. Him coming out and blaming the wind, because for me, that's a disgrace. For me personally, I don't know what kind of excuses he's trying to say. That he's trying to blame the wind for Liverpool's loss on Sky on his interview. Like, he can't run away from this game, bro. And like, brother, exactly. M16, like, bro, one of the goals, they were his fault, by the way. I don't know what he was doing for one of the goals. I was watching the game and he was moving mad. And I've said this about Liverpool. It just sums up the season that they've had this season. And Slot, I've said it already, as much as a rival fan, it'll be funny to laugh and all this crap, but at the same time, he's got to go. Slot, he's got to be sacked. I don't know how they haven't sacked him yet. I mean, Xavi Alonso's still there. He's free now. You know, just left Real Madrid. Why can't Liverpool just go in for him right now, or bring someone else in? Like, nothing's changing under Slot right now. It's not getting any better. The 3-0 win. Some Liverpool fans thought it could have made a change there, but it didn't, because Slot decided, to mess things up again. don't know why he's not starting Ekitike up front in this game. That made no sense to me. I don't know what he's trying to do there. He thinks he's some Pep Guardiola tactics, man. I could do this, like, what are you doing? Just play your best striker who's been on it this season. He drops Ekitike. Why? That made no sense. When I've seen the lineup come out, I'm like, what is this guy doing? How can he drop Ekitike? Why? I just, bro, it just sums up your football club, and it just sums up Liverpool this season. Like, I don't know. You guys got Newcastle next. They just lost to Villa on the weekend at home, 2-0. I mean, listen, we should say Liverpool should be beating Newcastle right now, the form that they're on. But right now, I mean, listen, they'll probably look at that game and try and bring something to you guys. But you guys should be winning that game against Newcastle. But, I mean, with the way how you man are moving in the league right now, it's not looking good, bro. I've got to be honest. And Slot, he just needs to try fix up. But every time, Liverpool fans speak on that, say, hopefully Slot can change things. He just never changes. It's the same thing, the same performances. And it's a joke now, isn't it? And I've already said I think Liverpool should sack him, but I just don't think they're going to sack him right now. I always knew this was going to happen this season. When the performances started happening, I always knew they weren't going to sack him because they're going to look at it from last season, what he's done last season. I said, we got to give him another season. But right now, if you look at the performances, it's not getting any better under him. So why don't you just sack him now and just bring in someone else right now? Xavi Alonso is there. Why not bring him in? Like, I don't know what's going on with your football club, Jordan, man. Like, it's a joke.
Listen. Honestly, thanks for your birthday wish, bro, on Friday. But where is the momentum from that Champions League game against Marseille? We went to Bournemouth, yes. Good. We should have been beating this. We don't even have a win, bro, this year. No win, bro. We start off the new year against Leeds, draw. Fulham, we draw. Against the guys, we draw. Burnley, we drew. With this game against Bournemouth, we should have won our game, bro. Okay, fair enough. Dom Texter Freaky, he's the best midfielder we have in our squad. And we're not win a game, bro. Van Dijk, bro. Yes, we know we have some problems. Yes, Konate lost his dad. Fair enough, but we should have won this game against Bournemouth. We should have won. So, where is Hugo Ekitike? I didn't even see the lineup. Absolutely. It's told me that we're down two goals to Bournemouth on Saturday. I was on the road with my family, and I heard that we lost 3 goals. Oh my gosh, bro. What are we doing, bro? This is the real reason we need to get a centre back. We should have bring in Marquez, and but we didn't. No. He make his debut for Man City against Wolves. I know what we have to do. We have to try to find someone to bring in now. Yes. We don't have a win, bro. Yeah, we have a game against Newcastle United. We should talk about them as well. But where is Ekitike? Where is Ekitike? Where is he? Why is he not playing? Yeah, he's returning back soon. But look, we need Ekitike. What is going on, man? Because right now, I can't make any decision. I can't decide, man. Because look, no, we need to win a game, and we don't win a game, bro. Everybody winning. So what do you have to say, bro, about that, bro? About Ekitike, bro? Because right now, this guy should have been playing on Saturday, bro. But he didn't. I thought he was going to play. But no, you have him on bench. To do what, man? To do what? Play the player, bro. We spend the money to bring him to Anfield to play, and we need him to play. I know you have him on bench. Yeah, Salah is back. Fair enough. But what do you have to say about that, Tyrell? Right now, I don't know, man.
Yeah. For me, yeah, like I just, like I said, Ekitike for me, I've said this, with Ekitike should be starting week in and week out for Liverpool Football Club. He should be starting, and in the game against Bournemouth, where I had you man to win and stuff, Slot should have took that game seriously. He should have started Ekitike. The fact they decided to drop him, after the performance they had against Marseille, I didn't think he played that bad, to be fair, against Marseille. He should have started. He should have played. He definitely should have played. I just find it mad with Slot, how sometimes like Ekitike, he's on a good run. He's playing well this season for Liverpool. First season, and he's doing very well. I've said it already. He's done very well. You know, coming to the Prem as well. Done very well coming from Frankfurt. But Slot, for some reason, just every single time when he plays well, just something like there'll be a game where Ekitike starts and he plays well. The next game he'll drop him. He'll play him again. Like, it's a back and forth to him with Arnie Slot. It just makes no sense for me, bro. It's just confusing. But I just don't know how you just don't start him in a game like this. It just makes no sense. And this is why, for me, this is another manager that Liverpool just need to sack him. Like, if I were Liverpool, they should have sacked this guy a while ago now. Like, we're about to hit February now, and the same performance is just going to keep coming and coming and coming right now. It's just not good enough, man.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, guys, let's talk about Man United against Arsenal. Well, Arsenal against Man United. Hey, Arsenal 2, Man United 3. Tyrell, take over, bro. Let everybody hear what you have to say about this. And also, the Arteta. Not the Arteta and the Odegaard problem. Well, let all you go ahead.
Disgraceful performance, bro.
Exactly.
Disgraceful performance yesterday from Arsenal Football Club. I'm going to say it right now. Absolutely fucking disgraceful from this club. Like, I've generally had enough of this now. Like, how many times do I have to keep bringing it up under this manager and under his stupid tactics, yeah? This is why I'm not confident about the league, guys. I told you guys, and people told me to roll back the manager, back Arteta, believe in his process. He'll get us over the line this year. These are the reasons why. Manchester United, we lost to at home. Manchester United. Michael Carrick. I want people to actually deep that. Fucking Michael Carrick, yeah, came to our gaff and outclassed Mikel Arteta. Michael Carrick. I want people to stick that in. Yeah. First of all, there's a few players I have to crash it out on. Zubimendi. That mistake, I can't forgive you for that, my friend. I don't know what you're trying to do. Why are you passing it back there? There was no need to do that. I just don't understand. And this is another big game, by the way, of Zubimendi, because he's been, you know, there's been a few big games this season where Zubimendi hasn't been on it. And again, yesterday, that mistake was bad. The way how he just put it nicely clean through to Mbeumo, why would you do that? There was no point in doing that. He didn't need to do that. There was so much time in front of him and he passes it back. Why? And another player, Martin Odegaard, that a lot of Arsenal fans, or half of this fan base, I'll say, because half of this fan base still loves that guy. I have my issues with this guy. Number one, again, not captain material. Stop letting this guy have the armband, Arteta. It's not that hard. Why is this guy the captain of my club? Where was he again in another big game? The man was ghost yesterday. All this guy does is play with his hair for 90 minutes. What does he do on the pitch? Hair flicks and that. That's all he does. I'm sick of this brother hiding in another big game. Where was he against in some of the other games? Big up to James in the chat. What are you saying, James? Big up to you, my friend. But it's another game where this guy's gone hiding again. Another game. And people like to, you know, say, Odegaard's captain material. No, he's not. He should not be the captain of Arsenal Football Club. Yeah? And I've said about this player, and honestly, that stat the other day that I'm going to read out, because I've had enough, yeah? It's a joke now, because people tell me, Tyrell, Arteta gets the best out of our attack. What the flip is this stat then? Please someone tell me. What does Sky Sports show? So Bukayo Saka, yeah, 0 goals in his last 13 appearances in all comms, yeah. Victor Gyökeres, 0 non-penalty goals in his last 11 Premier League appearances. Martinelli, 0 goals in his last 13 Premier League appearances. Noni Madueke, 0 goals in his last 25 Premier League appearances. Leandro Trossard, yeah, 1 goal in his last 11 appearances in all comms. And people tell me to defend that. Yeah, our attack is perfect under Arteta. We're cooking, we're scoring goals. What does that stat tell you then? What does that stat tell you in front of you guys? And I'm sick and tired of all these Arsenal fans telling me, Tyrell, you got to back this manager. Look what he's done. Look at the position that we got us in. Cool, he's got us in a nice position. But what have we won over the last 5 years? Nothing. Yeah? All this guy's picking up his community shields, but we don't care about community shields. They're not trophies. That's for charity and that. I want to win trophies, bro. I've had enough of this manager. Yes, Twisted. 0 goals in 25 games from Noni Madueke. And I wasn't even a fan of the signing anyway when we signed him. I didn't want Noni Madueke in the summer. When we paid 55 million, I didn't want the brother. When he came on, what did he do? His end product is rubbish. Like, honestly, it's a disgrace. Like, the fact that we've allowed Man City, yeah, to be now 4 points behind us and Aston Villa, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. This manager has ruined a lot of our players. Saka's been run into the ground. I've been saying it. And I know Saka's been good this season, but he's been run into this ground by this manager. Run into this ground. He wants to call out Eze the other day about, behind the scenes in training and on the football pitch, where's his 100%? Then where's the same energy for Odegaard then? That's my problem. It's all funny, it's all nice and funny, yeah, with this manager. He wants to call out other players, but when it's Odegaard, oh, now he can get away with a lot of things. This guy gets away with a lot, and I don't see a lot of Arsenal fans calling it out. This captain, this brother, this Mr. Hairflick's brother, yeah, gets away with a lot of things, bro. Every time in a big game, I've been saying it, Jay, on my channel, you know, every single time when there's a big game, Odegaard hides. Every single time. I saw it a few games last season. I saw it, and I've been seeing it again this season. Yeah, he was like, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. I've had enough of Arteta just consistently giving this guy the captain's armband. He has no captain material. He doesn't show no leadership in the pitch for 90 minutes. He don't do nothing. I've just had enough. And the fact that yesterday, our midfield, yeah, I felt sorry for Declan Rice. Big up to him yesterday, because I felt so sorry for the guy yesterday. Yeah, this guy, yeah, honestly, this season, yeah, he's honestly, I actually feel so sorry for the guy, because him and Gabriel are players. Them two do not deserve this, especially Declan Rice, because this guy has run his socks off this season for Arsenal Football Club. And the fact that, yeah, we're just dropping points. And my issue is, yeah, every time we have a massive opportunity to extend the gap in the table, we crumble. Against you guys, when we could have went 8 points clear, we drew against Nottingham Forest last weekend. Crumbled again. We could have went back to 7 points yesterday, 7 points clear if we beat Man United yesterday. And what do? We crumble again. It's always the big games, and I'm sick and tired of it, bro. And this is the reason why I said, Jay, I'm not confident about winning the league. I told everyone this at the start of the season. Yeah, I can't be confident about about us winning the league. I can't, because of performances like this. I always know when there's a bad performance coming. I told yesterday, in that second half, Man United took the piss out of us. We need to admit, Manchester United dominated that second half. Did you see them in the second half? The way how they'll toying with us. Yeah, look at the goals they scored. Patrick Dorgu, banger. Yeah. Cunha, bro, it's a joke. I'm seeing some people say, yeah, David Raya, could he maybe made a save on it? Yeah, I can't lie. I don't know how David Raya is going to save that. The amount of power Cunha put on that, you can say Gabriel was in the way. Gabriel tried to block it, but it's a brilliant strike from Cunha. David Raya had no chance. I'm going to be so real. And I know some people will think, yeah, he could have saved that. But no, there was no chance. I'm going to be so honest. If you look at that replay, look how much power Cunha put on that shot. David Raya had no chance. But I'm just sick and tired of this nonsense, bro. And we got Leeds next, yeah? And listen, I'm going to say this right now, yeah? If Arsenal do not beat Leeds on this weekend, guys, I'm telling you, that, bro, that title, I can't lie, it looks like we could be dropping, it could be gone. I'm not going to lie, because if we lose and City win their next game, bro, it's dark. Because, bro, now, yeah, that loss to Manchester United, I feel like yeah, it's gonna, because we have a mentality issue as well. That's another problem. But this season, what I've liked from Arsenal this season is that, yeah, there's been some games at around the way how we started off the season, we look good. Some of the football was nice, and yes, we have been scoring from a lot of set pieces this season. That's another thing, by the way. He brought on Ben White yesterday, and the fact that Ben White has taken so long to take one simple throw in, I'm questioning that. Is that a tactic from the manager? I don't know what he's trying to do, yeah. And I keep saying this as well. The football that we play is not sustainable yet under this manager. He doesn't want to change his system. The system is like, get the ball out wide to Saka and Trossard, let them work their magic. If that don't work, try and get a corner, whip a ball into the box, and we'll see if we get goals from there. The football is a disgrace. It's just a disgrace. Another own goal again, by the way. The first goal, listen, I didn't realise it went down as an own goal, but it did. Yeah, another own goal scored for Arsenal again. We got given an own goal again. Like, I've just had enough, Jay, man. Like, I've generally had enough. Like, this can't continue, man. It's every time when there's a pressure game right in front of Arsenal, we fold, and I'm just sick and tired of it. This Arteta's just not changing nothing, and the stats what I just read out there, it just shows you what's going on at this football club right now. Right now, our attack stinks. You know, or like our highest goal scorers, yeah, all have like between them they have 4 or 5 goals each. Like, it's a joke. Like, Trossard only has like 4 goals this season. Saka only has 4 goals this season. Like, it's a joke. Gyökeres has like 5 goals this season. Like, none of our players in our squad yet in the league have hit 10 goals. It's a disgrace. We're seeing other players come to this league and bag. We're seeing, we want to talk about strikers. We're seeing Igor Thiago for Brentford bagging, Walter Mada bagging for Newcastle, Ekitike bagging for Liverpool, Gyökeres, yeah, yesterday as well. By the way, like, cool. Yeah, he came on I don't think he's done enough really. Like, I'm just starting to give up, man. I'm just had enough. I'm tired, man. It's the same thing every single time. And
exactly, bro. Exactly. Because look, for me, Declan Rice, for example, he's a great leader. Look, he has led West Ham United to win trophy. And this guy looks to me like a leader, bro. Taking the captain banner of Odegaard and give it to Declan Rice. That looks to me like that's a decent decision. But well, it's not my club, it's gonna be decided by you guys because you guys support Arsenal. Yeah, I cannot decide for you guys to decide if you guys want to strip Odegaard, but you're speaking facts and all. But yeah, where is he? Where is he in that game for you guys? But yeah, but either you guys gonna decide, either you're gonna give it to Odegaard to Declan Rice. But he looks to me like a leader because the leadership that I saw him do against us at your home turf at the Emirates, he looks to me like a great leader. And Declan Rice should be either Declan Rice or Gabriel Magalhaes. Any one of them need to be the captain because Odegaard looks to me like he's not looking like a captain to me, bro. The guys are, if the guys want to really win a league, man, someone that really can really lead, bro. Where's Odegaard? Well, Declan Rice should be the captain. I think everybody will be absolutely agree with me in the chat right now. Declan Rice should be the captain. I said this already in one of our episodes, Tyrell, that Declan Rice should be the captain. I said to Josh as well, look, Declan Rice should be captain. Declan Rice looks like an absolute leader on the field. Yeah, he looks to me, bro. You should be the captain, bro. You got that game against Man United yesterday, bro. They break your unbeat your home unbeaten run. See there? The only team is unbeaten in the Premier League is Sunderland at this rate. Yeah. And if we go to their yard, Tyrell, I think we can have a chance of breaking their unbeaten home record. They should be the next team to get beaten at home. And I think if we go with a striker, we have Ekitike, yeah. But yeah, the only team left in the Premier League is unbeaten is Sunderland, bro. And they're still unbeaten, same way. Nobody don't even beat them because what? They have Grand Shaka leading, bro. Declan Rice should be the captain, bro. Indeed. But the guys are playing Kairat in the Champions League. Tyrell, are you confident on the game on Wednesday? Before I talk about my game, that would be on the same day as well on Wednesday. But you guys take it on Kairat at the Emirates. Are you confident going up against Kairat, bro? Because that is gonna be a good day. 7 wins. This could be 8. This could be 8. But what a take on that?
Yeah, the Kairat game. I mean, yeah, obviously our last Champions League game of the league phase. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this game, like we're already qualified now. I'm gonna be. I think we'll win, but I think in this game, I think Arteta's gonna. I think this time, I feel like this game he's gonna use to rotate. Like in this game, you could probably throw Kepa in goal. I'm not gonna lie because we've qualified already, but I would actually love to see a bit of rotation in this game. We're playing Kairat at home in the Champions League. I don't think you need to go fully strong. If we played our best team against Kairat, I feel like we would absolutely bop them off the park. I think we would get goals past them, if I'm going to be honest. But I feel like Arteta, if I was him, I would rotate this. I would rotate this game. We got that massive game against Leeds on the weekend, which we're going to speak about soon. You know, we got to go there and win. You know, I would like to see a bit of rotation in this game. Even if we rotate the team, I still expect us to beat a Kairat side at home. We should have been losing to them. I expect us to win this game on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm feeling confident against Kairat. You know, even though that loss yesterday has really ruined my weekend and stuff. I mean, the Kairat game, I'm not really bothered about that. I think it's just going to be a game where we could just use to rest a few players, give some players minutes. Like in this game, I expect Eze to be starting 100%. Players like Lewis Skelly to come in. Ben White can play. Even Kepa. I wouldn't mind Kepa going in goal. Like, we're qualified. I think you could throw him in. Why not? I think you could throw in Kepa in a game like this. Why not? I'm here for it. If Kepa plays on Wednesday, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, I mean, listen, rotate the team a bit, man. And then, yeah, rest some players and get them ready for on Saturday against Leeds. So, yeah, that's my thoughts about this game on Wednesday, bro.
Yeah, man, indeed. And I forgot we're taking quarterback at home. Look, for me, I want to win in the Champions League. Yeah, everybody knows Dom is the best player, free kick taker. No doubt. Look, for me, I rate Dom. Dom has been doing well. He's taking free kicks, he's scoring screamers. It looks to me like, look, seems to me like he's sending a message. We already done with it. We already play Arsenal, but rival fans like Man United, when we meet you guys, that could be happening at Old Trafford. We got Newcastle United statement sending. No doubt. City, we know what happened. You gotta beat us 3-0. Damn sending message. But yeah, this game against Quarterback at home in the Champions League. Our last home game of the Champions League, guys, it's already done. The league phase is done. We're heading to the knockout stage. I am look, before you even kick a ball against Marseille, realize that guys, we went to fourth before we even touched the ball against Marseille in France. You realize that and Tyrell, we don't even kick the ball in France, bro, against Marseille, and we are in fourth. So that means that what could happen? Can we put the defeat from against Bournemouth and beat Quarterback? Because look, I saw what Quarterback did in their Champions League game. They're good. They're looking good. But this is Liverpool. We're not like Eintracht Frankfurt. But Quarterback will come to Anfield, they play. We already know they're in the playoffs. Congrats to them, Quarterback qualify for the playoffs. I'm happy that we avoid from that position because I am not because our players need to rest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game on Wednesday. We need to beat Quarterback, and this time at Anfield. So I want to see some rotation. Yeah, we have Alisson Becker, no doubt, but we still will be going with Gomez. No, my God, what? Who should we play at centre back because Gomez is out injured? Eh? We know that Costa Simicas looks to me like he's going to return. Robertson is going to Spurs, but I don't even want him to go to Spurs. I prefer him to stay at Spurs. James said Klopp team won the league, not Slot. Exactly. Do you agree with that, Tyrell? Do you agree with James comment? Klopp team, yes, exactly. That is. Yep. I'm not seeing that anymore again, James. That's the thing. Club team wins the league. We're beating big teams in Champions League with club team, but we're not. But I'm not seeing that. Bournemouth, we would have never lost that game. We would have beat Leeds. We would have probably beat Leeds. We would have beat Fulham. We probably would have a chance of beating you guys, Tyrell. We'll probably beat Burnley. We would have beat Bournemouth. But no, and I absolutely agree with James. The club team win the league, bro. Slot team doesn't. The only reason why Slot won the league was because of our Jurgen Klopp's squad. But now he decided that okay, then fair enough. Get rid of the player. Why on earth to get rid of Diaz? Yeah, we know. So why get rid of those players? Your thoughts on this, Tyrell and James coming, bro. Club team won the league.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with James that I said that already on my channel a few times as well. Even though I said last season, like, listen, yeah, Slot, like last season, obviously his first season, last season in the summer, he never really got backed in that summer. They bought in Chiesa, that was it, one signing. They still went on to go win the league. Even though of him not really getting that much game time last season, they still won the league and stuff. Slot, he kind of come in, he still had Salah, Diaz, he still had Klopp's team, Nunez, went on to win the league. This season now, they're bringing all these players. I said it again on my channel. Kirkez, Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, yeah, all these man. Obviously, Leone, obviously, got his ACL injury, but yeah, best wishes to him. Like I said every time. They signed him. Brought in Isaac, Ekatike, all these man in, 500 million spent. And this is the season. Slot's been given new players. He's been given the players that he, at his disposal, brings them in. And it's not worked out at Liverpool this season, unfortunately. It's not worked out. And And I have heard of some other Liverpool fans, to be fair, I've said this as well, to be fair. That was Klopp's team that he won with last season. He's now got his own players to try and work with in his system. And it's shown this season, yeah, he tries to work with how he wants to play. And it's failed this season. Even a lot of Liverpool fans now want this guy gone. Well, the majority of the fans want him gone now. They've had enough. And like 500 million down the drain, yeah? And it's dark. I mean, Slot, do I think he's going to, like, some Liverpool fans still said still gave him a chance a few months ago, but listen, it's time. Like, I don't know. If any Liverpool fans are still backing Slot, if I were you, just give up, because Liverpool have not beaten any of the newly promoted sides at home this season. They didn't beat Sunderland at home, they didn't beat Burnley at home, and they didn't beat Leeds at home. So that explains a lot from Arne Slot. Yeah, that he's struggling to beat and all of the newly promoted sides at home. It's a joke, innit? But I mean, some people still slot in. Some Liverpool fans are slot out, but he's not improving. And listen, to go on from what you've done last season to win the league, and now going to this season and change everything up, change tactics and everything. You know, like he was inverting Kirkes at the start of the season. I remember his first few games, Kirkes, man was inverting into them, like man's playing him as an inverted left back. I'm thinking, what is this? Kirkes never inverted ever at Bournemouth last season. Yeah, this season, at the start of the season, like I said, he's inverting. I'm thinking, what is this manager playing at? Trying to invert my man. Like, it just makes no sense, J man. But Slot, for me, his time's up at Liverpool. But like I said, I just don't see FSG right now sacking him, because they're not showing any signs of sacking him. So yeah, bro, not good enough right now. That's what I've got to say. Yeah, I see some of you guys' comments to Jay comes back. Liverpool needed to get top defenders, not strikers. Yeah, James, I agree with that comment, to be fair. They needed Mark Gahey and they didn't go for him. They waited to like the last minute of the window. Remember on the last day they were close and sudden, and obviously the deal broke down. He wasn't allowed, the deal was off. You know, we go to Liverpool and everything, and then like a few hours later, the deal gets closed, deal gets done. But yeah, he's obviously he's gone to Man City for 20 million bargain, by the way. What a signing for Manchester City. 20 million, you know. And you know what's mad about that Gahey thing to Man City is that Liverpool got asked for Palace wanted so much money for him this summer, but in January, Man City managed to get him for 20 million. 20. It's mad, innit? Alonso will be the next Liverpool manager. James, that probably will happen. I've said that as well a few times. I think after Slot, I think they'll probably go for Xabi Alonso, and I know Xabi Alonso is open to go out to Liverpool. I can see that happening. I generally see that happening. Alonso going to Liverpool after Slot. I feel like he could be the next manager that goes to Liverpool, I think. And I think that would be an interesting move for Xavi. See what he's like in the Prem. See what he can do. See what his tactics and his ideas he could bring to Liverpool Football Club. But let's see, innit? Let's see.
Yeah, so guys, look, this game against quarterback. And I don't know none of your players. But this game could be interesting. I think that we have to go there strong. I have confidence in the team, but I need to see Ekitike starts. Yakpo, especially. Salah. Wow. This guy. I am very happy he's back. But what thoughts on him, Tyrell, on his return?
Yeah, Salah, I think it's a good listen. I mean, obviously the situation that happened, obviously before he went to AFCON and that, I feel like it's kind of a good thing now that you guys going back, and it's like now a lot of things have calmed down now. Hopefully now, like him and Arne Slot, and just to get through this rest of the season, hopefully, you know, them two can try and, you know, get through it. No more arguing and stuff like that. No more calling out each other online and stuff like that. Hopefully they get through it. But I think it's good to have Salah back, because you need a player like Salah. When you have a player, what he's done over the last few years in the Prem, and especially for Liverpool, obviously he's one of your legends. You guys, obviously, he's going to go down as one of your legends for your club. What a player he's been. I feel like it's important to have a player like Salah around the dressing room, I feel like, because for him, obviously, what he's done in the Prem, he's proper Premier League experience. He knows the league well. And I think, yeah, listen, I know he hasn't really been on it this season, but I think Salah just, you know, like with Salah, like obviously he's getting older now, but I still believe there's still a player in it that can still bag goals. But right this season, he's just not showing it. That's the issue. And this is not the Salah. No, like the season that Salah's having this season, I'm shocked, to be honest, because even last season, yeah, when some people thought he was going to fell off last season, look at the GA that he got last season. Look at all the goals he bagged for you, man, to win that league. Look at that. He was on it last season, on the smoke, and now this season is just like his last dance, and he's fell off, bro. But I still feel like, yeah, having Salah this season for the rest of the season will still come good. I still feel like I feel he's definitely. I still see him. I still see him. Yeah, I think he'll still get a couple more goals this season. I think he'll bag, but he needs to start. He needs to start just doing a bit better for me. But I still think he'll still come good for you guys this season. I wouldn't worry too much about him.
Yes, indeed. Well, guys, Arsenal taking on Leeds. That's all I have to say before I talk about my team taking on Newcastle United in the Premier League. So, yeah, Arsenal, Leeds.
Yeah, bro. Big game on the weekend. Big game. No watch along as well, chat. By the way, I won't be doing a watch along for the game because I'm gonna be at one of my boy's house for his birthday. So on Saturday, I will be watching the game at his house with his family and friends. So yeah, but no watch along on the channel. So make sure you guys we're letting you guys know that from all. But yeah, big game against Leeds. This game is massive again. Like I said, every game now is massive until the end of the season. And right now, the way we're moving after losing to Manchester United yesterday, every game is definitely a big game now for Arsenal Football Club now. For us to win that league, we have to try and win a lot of our games now. Like I said, we're about to head into February now. We got like I said, the games that we got coming up, we need to start getting more W's on the sheet now, no more getting draws, all this stuff. So we need to go on a winning run. I've said this for time now. It all starts at Leeds. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous going into this game because Ellen Road, their atmosphere, if their fans are on it, bro, it's going to be a long day on Saturday. That's all I've got to say. But this is why I think this Carabao game and the way how we qualified, I think it's come at the wrong time. If I was Arteta, I would rotate on Wednesday a lot, to go into that Leeds game, make sure we have a fully fit squad. I think if we start our best team on Saturday, which I think we will, I'm as much as I'm nervous a bit, I still think we can go there and win. But my issue is what our team is going to show up, because I thought if Leeds are on it, and we got to watch out for some of their players. I mean, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's had a good start to his life at Leeds. He scored quite a few goals this season. He's bagging goals. Another striker. Obviously, he's been in the Prem for a long time now, and he's bagging goals this season. Look at him, still bagging in goals. He's been on fire for Leeds this season recently, and that's a player we've got to watch out for. Tanaka in the midfield. I like Tanaka for Leeds. He's a very good player. I like him. I'm very impressed with what I've seen from him. He's another player that can cause a bit of issues. Like Leeds got some good players, man, and I am a bit nervous going into this game. I'm going to be so honest. Like this game, it's not going to be easy. It's generally not going to be easy. This game could be a long day for Arsenal Football Club. I'm going to say that right now. So I'm hoping we will show up on Saturday and be on it, because we generally need to win this game now. Because I think if we lose that game, like we can't draw. I'm sorry, I'm not taking a point against Leeds. Arsenal need to just go on a winning run. We need to start winning, because City can still, you never know. City can drop more points in the upcoming games where they got Spurs this weekend as well. And right now, I don't trust Spurs against Man City. Like this weekend, I hope Spurs do something. This is the only time we're gonna obviously want Spurs to win a game, but I don't see them winning. But,
yeah, the only person I think will have helped Spurs beat Man City, Tarek. He's in the MLS. He's Son Heung-min. He enough to score against Man City. But yeah, I don't sure about that either, because Spurs, the only way they're going to beat Man City if they have Son Heung-min, but he's not in the Premier League anymore. He left for MLS team. But what I think about James coming here, does panel think Arthur will battle it at Leeds and play for a draw? What do you think about that, bro?
Like I said, it just depends what team shows up on the day. If we struggle and Arteta's trying to, settle for a draw, he's being cowed, bro. And I look at this Leeds game, and if we're all over Leeds, we need to go for him. Like we need to go for this game. I need Arteta to just be brave in games. I just don't see it with him. He just shows no bravery in games, and this is a game that kind of worries me a bit, because if Leeds dominate us in this game, I already said I thought it could get ugly, because right now, and I don't think that worries me. Like I said, that they attack the season. Like even if we play our best attack, Arteta needs to just try and get something, try to change something, and he needs to take the handbrake off as well. He needs to just let these players play their football, man. That's another thing I've been crying out for this season. He needs to let the players Just play their own way. Arteta, stop trying to set up the players to play in your system. I get you. Obviously, you're the manager in that, but please just take the handbrake off. Let us just play free-flowing football, man. Just let the players do their thing. But right now, I mean, after that loss yesterday, the confidence I think in this team going into that Leeds game is going to be down. I'm not going to lie. And if Leeds are on it at the end of the day, which I feel like they will be, Ellen Road, it's going to be loud. 3 o'clock kickoff at Ellen Road. It's looking dark for Arsenal right now, but I still believe we can go there and win. But my issue is the manager, how he's going to set us up and what team he's going to go with against Leeds. That's my issue.
Yeah, so Leeds, Arsenal will be at home. We're going to be at home against Newcastle United. There is someone I'm very familiar with, Wissa. So, and also we have to watch it for Anthony Gordon. We have to watch it for Bruno. Look, and also, look, man, this game against Newcastle United, we need to win. Because if we don't win this year, something is going to really happen. Something is wrong. Because I'm just noticing that behind the scenes, Michael, the board is having a talk with Xabi Alonso. He's on vacation. So that means that we have to give Slot time to go straight into the end of the season before we decided to get our replacement. So if this continues, I cannot make any decision for the club, right? I think that, look, we need to win, because if we're seeing team getting beat, City got lost, we don't win a game, Terry. We don't even win a game, bro. We need to beat Newcastle United. Eddie Howe is coming to Anfield. Wissa scored a Champions League goal, and this guy knows how to score against Liverpool. So, in lineup that he goes out with on Saturday against us, we better beat Newcastle United, and I need to see Hugo Ekitike starts on the weekend. But what do you think, Tyrell? Can we beat Newcastle United, bro? Because we need to win. And if I don't know what else should we do after if we do not win on Saturday. So what do you think? Can we get the job done, bro? Again, Newcastle United at home at Anfield.
I actually do think you guys could win. Like, my thing is with Liverpool is that a lot of teams, this season, what they've seen from you guys, they're not showing Liverpool any respect. A lot of teams are just rocking up to Anfield. I'm taking the game to you. I feel like Newcastle, they'll look at this game and be up for you. Big up to KG as well. Good to see you here, my bro. But I feel like they will be up for this game, Newcastle. I feel like they're going to come to Anfield, and I think they're going to try do something, try and get something out of the game. But they have not been on form recently, and I don't see them with that loss against Aston Villa. For me, I feel like they could come with a game plan, but at the same time, right, their form recently, I'm going to be honest, I don't really see them. For me personally, the way they've been playing recently, I don't really see them going to Anfield. I think Liverpool will actually win this game. I'm actually serious, person. I actually do think Liverpool will win this game. I did think you guys could beat Bournemouth because their form, but Newcastle right now, their form has not been great recently. This should be a game that Liverpool and Arnie Slot should be definitely getting up for. They should definitely be going into this game and thinking, we could definitely win this game at home against Newcastle. Their form this season as well. If you look at their season overall, how they've been, they haven't really been that good this season. The Liverpool can get got at, like Newcastle can get got at. And I think you guys can win this. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's about how Slot's going to set up the team on the weekend against Newcastle. We have to wait and see.
Jared, what do you think? What do you think of Eddie's? Yeah, he's a very good player for Juventus.
Listen, there's in the summer that could be on. I mean, what I've seen over the last few weeks is that apparently they're struggling to tie him down to a new contract. Apparently the talks ain't going well, and Arsenal, he's high on our list. And I said this in the summer, if there's an interest in getting Yildiz, I'm all for it. I like the guy. He looks very good. Yes, the Prem is a massive step up, but he's got a lot of talent, man. He's one of the players that I'm excited about for the future. I feel like if we get him, that could, I'm here for that, man. But in the summer, if we go for Kenan Yildiz, either Trossard or Martinelli, one of them two is going to have to hit the window. I've already said it. I think this summer anyway, I've already said, some people might find me mad, but I said it on my channel the other day. I think Martinelli goes in the summer. I generally think they're going to sell Martinelli because there's been rumors of him leaving anyway this summer. Anyway, apparently some teams are interested. Apparently Saudi, he might be going Saudi. Apparently Saudi have interest, but I don't see him going there. They tried to get one of the Saudi teams tried to get him in the summer. He said no, he doesn't want to go out there yet. He's still got a long career. He's still young as well. Martinelli's only like what 23, 24 still, 25, something like that. Yeah. So he's still got a long time in his career. He wants to stay in Europe. So I don't feel the side of him. But I honestly feel like he leaves in the summer. I think this will be the summer where we cash in on Martinelli. And if we do go for Yildiz, if Arsenal do take that seriously, one of them's going to have to leave. So, yeah, I see the club, though, keeping... I must have Trossard was meant to be leaving in the summer. I now see the club actually keeping him because I feel like Trossard, he's another player that I think you should have around your squad because he's one of those players and he's experienced as well. He can bring you those moments off the bench. I feel like having Trossard in a squad is very good as well. I feel like Martinelli, yeah, like obviously when we first got him, we thought it was going to be the next big thing. A lot of Arsenal fans thought it was going to be the next big thing. I remember when we got him in the 2019 to 20 season when we was going into lockdown and that, he looked like he was scoring a lot of goals that season. And obviously he picked up an injury in that. And then now, I mean, his best season at Arsenal was the 22-23 season when we should have won the league. He got like 15 goals that season. Him, Odegaard, Saka, they all cooked. Jesus was bagging, obviously, in that season before he got that injury. It was nice, but that's Martinelli's best season. Ever since that season, he hasn't been the Martinelli that we all know from that season. So if I was Arsenal, for me, I would cash in on Martinelli this summer. I think personally, I think it's time to move him on. If we're going to get Yildiz, I think, like I said, him or Trossard have to go. But for me, yeah, I see the club selling Martinelli more. I think they're going to look to keep Trossard again. I think Trossard stays again for one more season. I think next season could be Trossard's last season. I don't think he goes yet. I still feel like he could help with some things at Arsenal. I still believe Trossard. He's an impact player, and we need that sometimes. He's one of those players, like I said, that can come off the bench and bail you out when you need him to. So I would see the club looking to sell Martinelli more than Trossard for me. But yeah, Keelan Yildiz, I'm excited for that sign. If we get him, I'll be over the moon. I'll tell you that right now because he looks like a serious talent.
Yes, indeed. Cheers, guys. Tyrell, let them know where to find you, my brother.
Yeah, come on, people, man. Yeah, come on, man. Big up the chat every time. I'm TyrellgunnerTV on YouTube. Same thing, man. TikTok as well, TyrellgunnerTV, Twitter as well, Instagram, all of it. Yeah, all for TyrellgunnerTV. I'm going to be obviously doing my preview tomorrow for the Kairat game. We're going to speak about that. Not much to say on it really, but yeah, preview tomorrow. Watch along on Wednesday as well for the game. We'll be doing a watch along live on the channel, so make sure you guys are here for that. I'm going to be live on TikTok later on again tonight, speak on the game about yesterday, and we'll just talk about the Kairat game and other stuff really. But yeah, that's where you can find me, man. So yeah, big up to everyone, man. Good show today.
Yes, indeed, guys. Subscribe to Tyrell. Indeed, get him to 1K subscribers.
Come on, man.
He's been working hard for it, man. And deserving indeed. Yeah, guys, coming up on my channel, guys. Well, episode 17 will be on Friday, guys, on Tyrell's channel. So you'll also see me there on Friday. But for me, guys, I'll be doing Champions League predictions in today, guys, for game week 8 at 8. And absolutely, guys, I'll be doing the watch long as well between Liverpool and Qarabag as well. I'll be doing match reaction for the game as well. Indeed, so yes, guys, I'm on the road to 3K subscribers, guys. Indeed, and we will see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys later on for Champions League predictions. Indeed, so come over there, guys. And yes, guys, so I'm gonna be back live again to do Champions League predictions. So you guys go over to Tyrell, subscribe to his channel. He'll be live on TikTok. So yeah, indeed. So anybody wants to go over there, watch Tyrell and hear what he have to say about the game. So guys, I'm out and I'll see you guys later on. Peace. Have a great day.
People love.